Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Death in Cambodia, Life in America. Last episode, we ended off by talking about how we were basically back to square one, close to Sisapon again, and the time when the Vietnamese had left the base camp, it left the opportunity for the Khmer Rouge to come in and attack all of these survivors that are kind of waiting to get across to the Thai border. So people at this point are scattered. They're everywhere. They are scared to go back to where they first were gathering. And especially Robert, he found himself in the middle of a sewer by himself. That was really a lucky spot that he was able to hide and kind of be away from the Khmer Rouge that were trying to kill everybody. So, Ba, welcome back.
Hey, hi everybody.
So, yes, actually, yeah, last episode was really you were at the bottom of that sewer. So, how long were you down there for, and what happened after that?
I will stay there almost the whole night because I think the Khmer Rouge came in, shoot everybody, shoot any animal, cow, pig, anything. So they spent it took about maybe 4 to 5 hours, but I will stay there until daylight, until the Vietnamese come back in the morning. That's probably around maybe 5, 6 o'clock. So I got out and then to the street. It was so quiet. It's a lot of dead body, a lot of dead cow from the night. So I just walked toward back to the direction is back to Sisapon.
So, did you ever feel like it was the Vietnamese to blame because it was technically their job to be careful and not let the Khmer Rouge pass? How did you feel at that point?
I didn't really think that much, but I thought that maybe they didn't have enough soldier. Or the second thing I thought is maybe just they did it by purpose, because I think the Vietnamese and Cambodian, the history, thousands of years, that they didn't really like each other at all. So I don't know. At that point, I just walk back, which is only a few people they're walking back because they left that night when the Khmer Rouge came in. They just like ran, and few people just hide somewhere, somewhat try to avoid the bullet that fly all over the city.
And at this point too, when you guys were gathering prior, you had Bong Bat Tom with you. Anybody else that you knew that you couldn't find?
Tom was already separate.
He already was separated.
That night. Yeah, it was already separated.
That night, everybody was separated.
Everybody separated.
Who else
just
was
run
separated?
for their life. I mean, so.
Who else was separated?
Oh, the guy, I believe, my mom's cousin's family. She got hit. His wife got hit by a gun at the bullet at just on her head, and she died instantly. So the husband just carried the baby. Baby, I believe was probably 1 or 2 years old. So the mom he just grabbed that girl baby and ran. I was with them that night,
Wow.
Yeah. Then we ran down, the house in Cambodian Muslims, it's a battleground. So when we heard the gun sounds, everybody's rushed, down to the ground and try to,
hide.
high, and then but the bullet is just like you can see the bullet at night, when dark at night, you can see the light that bullet fly.
Right.
So she got hit. So then he grabbed the baby because you can hear the sound of the Khmer Rouge are just like sounds like thousands of people. Said, they speak in Cambodian. Tâu mốc, tâu mốc, tâu mốc. That mean it's move forward, move forward. So that's what it means. So and then the sound is getting close, so everybody just scared. So I left. I ran so fast. So I end up with in the zoo under the it's a house above the zoo, so it's nobody. It's probably the best spot to hide because the sewer is not level to the ground. It's below the grounds underneath. So I think the bullet, I believe that's the best place to hide.
What happened to
So I think
the
upon Tom was separate that night. Everybody separate, and then so the next couple days, so it calmed down a little bit because everybody back. It probably from Nimitt. I think after that night, everybody just go back towards Sisapon. I believe it's probably halfway of Sisapon.
Mm-hmm.
And I think most of the people, they just stay there. They feel probably safe and just along the street, along the road. You're talking about thousands of people. The people that just back from Nimitt, and then a lot of people just continue from anywhere, from a different city, Battlegrounds, everywhere, just try to cross the border to Thailand. So that's the only road that go to Thailand, unless you walk across the forest, and that's pretty dangerous.
Right.
You can face a lot of risk. The trap, landmine, all that. Plus, is nobody know how to get to Thailand through that forest.
Mm-hmm.
You just, if you really decide to go that route, you just guess. You just follow the sun that's set on the west, and then you just follow that. But that's a risk.
So at this point, too, there really was no other way to go and escape. You couldn't go through Vietnam. You couldn't go through another
no,
route.
because the Thailand that's really close to Battambang, all that Mongolbury is very close. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that live close to Vietnam border, that's close to Phnom Penh capital,
Mm-hmm.
then everybody across to Vietnam.
Mm.
Thousands of people. This is for every single people that stuck in Khmer Rouge for 4.5 years. When this moment that Vietnamese took over invasion Cambodia, everybody happy and willing to get out as soon as possible. It doesn't go to Vietnam or Thailand, but that's only two countries that is really close to have border to Cambodia.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody just rushed, tried to cross to Thailand. But the Vietnamese only got to Nimitt, cannot clear the road farther than that. Beyond that Nimitt city, the Khmer Rouge still control the border, Thai and Cambodian, the city called Ojro. The Khmer Rouge still control that.
So at this point, the next day, you were going halfway towards Sisapon, where everybody basically stayed at.
Hmm.
Everybody was kind of scared to go any further.
No. And then, I think everybody stuck there. And then everybody, thousands of people just keep stuck there. I mean, what
Right.
I mean.
More and more people are
And
coming.
supplies is getting short. Water, food. So that where I saw, my father and Taikuche.
Mm. For those who aren't quite familiar, Yeye is my grandfather, who is Robert's dad. Daikuche is Auntie Amanda, who you guys already know. As they were coming in, kind of like more and more people were coming in.
Yes. Then I was so happy, and then I stayed with him and his friend, which is Bomba's older brother, family, all of that, and that Bomba's Tom's brother. I have two or three brother and sister. They all came from Battlegrounds, which is quite a bit far from Mongolbury.
How did you recognize Yeye?
Yeah, it changed because remember the last time that I went back when I was sick, and he didn't change. He didn't change that much. And Amanda, my sister, she didn't change that much.
So you must have felt so much relief.
Happy, yeah. I mean, at least I see three, and then Saikuchia too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, three people. I mean, two sisters and my dad. Yeah.
So they were probably surprised to see you too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I think we just like stand there. So, oh my God, yeah. Where you? What happened? Because that smell from under the stool, and then, so why you smell so bad? Just I said, oh, and he know what was happened that night. He said, I was in the middle of that fighting. So I explained to them. Said, oh my God, Amanda, I believe that have some instant noodle that I don't know. They must be used to go to exchange some food and some. So I had that instant noodle. Most of them is instant noodle from Thailand.
Mm,
I don't know how they get in, but uh I
so good.
remember so good. Yeah, so good. And then, but it's still, if we stay there for another 3 weeks, there's no way that you have enough food. It's because there's so many people. Yeah, I was spend the night in the camp. It's not a camp. I mean, it really is no camp. You just sleep on beside along, beside the road. Thousands of people, and then and it smell so bad because it's everybody poop and pee. They just try to just cross the road. I gotta have a bush, and then it's just like, oh man. And then especially at night, make sure you don't go to the bathroom when there's no light. No, when the daylight is gone, you're gonna step all of that, you know, poop. I mean, you're coming back, smell like, uh, yeah. So at that time, I think, I see Tom back. Tom's all the brother and sister. So we live close. I think, we sleep together now. I think because, my dad and Tom's older brother is best friend.
Mm.
So They all stay together. It's about maybe 15 people in that group. We sleep, so we share some food and all of that. We try to find a way every day. We just go ahead and waiting for the information, just waiting for open that road. But it's day pass by, and then it's no way, and then we're gonna run out of food. So then I decide, me and a couple people, they asking me, let's go to Nimitt, with the Vietnamese soldier when they come in. So we just follow them because a lot of people left food, rice, and everything when
Khmer Rouge came
yeah.
really just pushed everybody out.
So now is that food is left there, and plus, if you go past Nimitt another 1 kilometer.
What's 1 kilometer?
Kilometer is about maybe half a mile.
Okay.
And they got a big sawmill, a lot of rice that's stuck between Khmer Rouge and the Vietnamese. Vietnamese cannot go in there and get that rice. The Khmer Rouge are afraid to come in to get that. Just in between that, there's nobody, because if Khmer Rouge come to that, it's just a big warehouse. It's a big warehouse with the.
It's like food storage for.
It's a food store. It's a rice, all rice.
Right.
Maybe, I don't know, 300-400 bag. Each bag it's 100 kilogram.
So, let me get this straight. That's pretty risky.
Well, to go with the Vietnamese soldier to Nimitt, that's not too bad because the soldier is based in Nimitt. So I think the Khmer Rouge is not going to come in because they know the Vietnamese soldiers there.
And you just follow them. That was your plan.
We follow. I think usually 5-6 o'clock, because that's only one road that go to Nimitt.
Right.
So as soon as we see the soldier truck pass by, then we just walk and follow. Of course, they faster than us because they got a big, truck, and we just follow. I think it's probably around maybe 50, 60 people. We just all young, most of us guy my age or older, 20 some years old. So we decided, let's go to get that rice. Let's follow the soldier. And then that's our group is about 50, but then later on, I think everybody follow, go to Nimitt to try to grab wherever the food that they left from that night.
Right.
So I went to get to Nimitt, group of us, and nothing's left because, I think, we got some, here and there, and then some people just, went back, got the food, went back. So I didn't got anything, because I went back to the place that we will stay, that house didn't have much food. There's no food. So then I just hang around, and all of that. So it was around 1 or 2 o'clock. It's kind of late already. And then it's about 20 of us. So let's go to it's only half a mile, man. I mean, we can see it. We can see that warehouse there. And let's go get it, because I think, I said, let's go. And then we go. I grabbed the bag, the plastic bag. That bag is it's about maybe 25 pounds, if you can really put it. I mean, really pack it, 25 pounds. So I grabbed that and we go. We walk so fast. I mean, half a mile is nothing. You know that? It's pretty, you can see it's really close.
Right.
That's why we decide. So everybody go. And then they saw us go and then got to that warehouse. And then everybody just follow us. Everybody follow us because it's food. So someone was so very fast, and they grab it, they pack it, and they came back. And then everybody saw that, and then they just follow. I was maybe stupid, I guess, and it's just like try to grab the whole 100 kilo that you cannot even carry. And then plus a lot of people, they just piling up each other trying to get that rice, and then I was fall. And then I tried to break that to pack into my small little bag. I was a little bit slow, and then so now the Khmer Rouge saw that soldier. They saw it. Now they open a machine gun, just shoot like crazy to that warehouse there. It just like shoot like crap, and then everybody just jump out. I just ran so fast. I didn't get any right. Oh my God, I got a little, maybe about 2-3 pounds. And then so, and then I try to fill it up because I'm here already. And then everybody heard the gunshot, and then everybody jump out, run so fast, go back. And then I'm the last one. I try it and try to fill up my bag, and I got about to start with 2 pounds, and then I last about 5 pounds, and then I said, oh my God, turn around, there's nobody around me. So I said, I better go. So I dragged that 4, 5, 6 pounds there. So ran. Now I'm the last person. God, and then the Vietnamese soldier now start move toward that warehouse. The Khmer Rouge start move toward that warehouse too. Now they're shooting each other. The machine gun is just flying across, and just like a nonstop. It just like you hear the bullet. It just wheels above your head. I don't know how far, but you can hear it. So now I cannot run, right? Because the bullet is just flying all over. Right. So I crawl it. This is really slow. I crawl it, and not on the road. This is on a rice field. On the rice field, the rice field, the rice is still growing. I mean, it's above ground. It's about maybe, I say it's probably more than half a meter.
Right.
And then, but the soldier can see it. The Vietnamese soldier can see it because you crawl toward them. Now the bullet from the back, the bullet in front, the fly from the Vietnamese side. I said, this is it, man. I mean, the only I fear, I probably got killed by Vietnamese soldier. Reason why? Because they don't know who you are.
Right.
And now you just keep crawling toward them.
Right.
They're going to shoot you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, because they're not going to.
They don't know who you are.
They're not going to take a risk.
Right.
Okay. One life, it's nothing. I mean, it's in the middle of the war. You're not going to try to jeopardize the whole team, their life,
Right.
So I stopped crawling. I said, this is it. And then, my bag, it's a white collar. The bag there?
A bag of rice?
The bag of rice. I dump all the rice. Stupid. It's great. I just dump all the rice. I cannot just, the 4-5 pound rice is what my intention to do. I just want the Vietnamese soldier. This is not Khmer Rouge that crawling toward you. It's the people that will try to steal that rice.
Right.
That's all. Now I got caught in the middle.
So you use that bag like a white flag.
White flag. But then I don't have a stick that and stick it out. I want to stick my hands out and then the bullet hit my hand. It's just so bad. I feel I say, I stopped crawling because when I keep crawling like that without anything
Signal.
they're gonna signal, they're gonna shoot me. So I stopped crawling. I just stay still there until I decide to find something that I get this, send the signal that I'm not Khmer Rouge. Then you just got no choice because I think it's really close to the soldier. That this is really close. I mean, well, I said probably from here to the end of the park.
It's
see. About what?
Oh God, not very far at all.
500 yard.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah. And
did you make eye contact with any of the Vietnamese soldiers yet? No, they didn't really see you yet. If they see you,
no, the Vietnamese, they just have a bunker. They shoot the machine guns through the big hole from the bunker.
Right. Okay.
So, but now I know they pay attention. They keep shoot the machine guns through that warehouse. And then the Vietnamese soldier didn't move forward. It just stay in there and then let the Khmer Rouge took over that warehouse. The Khmer Rouge took over that warehouse.
I see.
Then I said, I got no choice. My that white rice bag, I dump it, I know, but now I don't have the stick around me. I don't want to move. Nothing. I don't want to move. I said, well, I decided which hand should I decide to lose? Left hand or right hand? So I think right hand is so important to me. So I stick the left hand with the white bag. I stick, what? I just, and then I bring it down, I still have hand, and then I just do that again and do
up,
that
down, up, down.
And then the Vietnamese soldier saw that, up down, they saw it, and then it's a 5 Vietnamese soldier, 5 crawling toward me. I can see,
right.
And then up and down, and then I know they move toward me. Then now I talk because I think sound it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So I said I just scream. I said, help, chui some,
Cambodian.
Yeah.
These Vietnamese understand Cambodian.
They do. They
a little.
They have a little, and then they do have the Vietnamese. I mean, the Cambodian translator. Most of the, I think they put 1 or 2 Cambodian.
Okay.
In a group.
Mm-hmm.
But they know. They know all these soldiers. They have experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They know that you're not a Khmer Rouge. Yeah, it's no kind of thing. And then plus you see the white bag.
Right.
That they know that you try to
get help
and get rice, from that warehouse.
Right.
Yeah, he moved forward to and then I just stay there. I don't want to move. And then finally he got 5 soldiers got to me. So he just follow them,
Go back.
So I followed them. Oh my God. Yeah. So
that was close.
Well, I don't know. It's really close. If I'm staying in a warehouse, I'm done because the Khmer Rouge took over that warehouse.
Right.
Yeah, took over that warehouse. Then at night, I think and then they back up, and then went back again. They just tried to fight between that warehouse, the Vietnamese and Khmer Rouge.
Right.
But a lot of people got rice. You know, they're pretty quick. They're very fast. I don't know what I did. You
Maybe
know,
you were
just
thinking too greedy. You wanted to grab the whole
yeah. I
bag
think so. I think
and it
so.
slowed you down.
It slowed me down, and then everybody just going in, open the bag, and then grab whatever they can, and just
Run
ran back.
back.
Yeah. Yep. So got back
Didn't have
4
rice.
o'clock, 5 o'clock. It's getting dark, so went back to my dad and sister, and they said, "Where's the rice?" I said, "Oh." So I told them, I said, "I almost got killed. I got caught between the Vietnamese and Khmer Rouge. They shooting each other. I'm just in the middle of the rice field." The whole purpose of all the people that stuck there just try to find another way to Thailand now. Kind of like a lot of people gave up on that road, wait for 2 3 weeks. That's too long because they know that Vietnamese is not gonna try to fight and risk their life to get to Bai Bat. Bai Bat is still controlled by Khmer Rouge.
Right.
So a lot of people try to find another way. The only way that they can get out is just to find the people that know a little bit forest. They used to live in that areas there and just take us to Thailand to take that's a big risk.